Hi, my name is Chris, and I'm one of the founders of Shalom House. Our goal here is simple: to experience the abundant life of Christ and to display it to a weary world. My wife and I have been in Christian ministry for 18 years and serving as missionaries in Japan for 9 years. We've seen firsthand how working for the gospel can be exhausting. When your job is the church and there are a million jobs that need to be done, it's easy to lose track of the promises of God for yourself. For Christians who have jobs outside the church, it's also just as easy to see Sunday as an oasis of life amidst debilitating hurry, or brokenness, or chaos. So what's our job then? Well, we start by recognizing that our job as Christians, first and foremost, is to be loved by God. If we love at all, it's because He loved us first. So if we aren't experiencing God's love for ourselves, we're going to have a hard time convincing anyone else that God's love is worth it. We think everyone from staff to attendees should get to feel this love, but it starts in here first. Shalom House has deeply ingrained practices of slowing down, receiving grace from one another, offering up ourselves and our brokenness, and rejoicing in this life together. As we personally experience being rooted in God's love and care for us, we become more complete vessels for sharing that love with the lost. We aren't perfect, we're just intentional about prioritizing that foundation work. And we don't want this to be something that you can only experience if you serve at Shalom House either. We regularly host events and training seminars to help embattled and exhausted Christian workers, pastors, and missionaries find this peace of Christ that transcends all understanding. We offer them support and encouragement as they try to incorporate some of these same rhythms of waiting, resting, rejoicing, and serving in their own communities. We also want to offer this to the outside world and give them a chance to taste and see that the Lord is good by joining our staff for art classes, for English conversation, crafting events, community parties, among other things. Becoming a Christian for a Japanese person can be a long and painful process. The faithful presence of God's people and a consistent expression of His shalom is so important for convincing people of the goodness of God. All of this ministry takes place at Shalom House, our 4,000 square foot arts and community center in a quiet Tokyo suburb. While our classes and events cover their own costs, as an NPO in a lower income area, our fees don't generate additional funds. We're also all volunteers here. We don't take paychecks, and actually we help to pay for the upkeep and maintenance of Shalom House through our staff dues. The goal for Shalom House has always been to be donation supported by churches and people who see the work that God is doing and want to partner with it to grow His kingdom in Japan. Our goal for this partnership campaign is to cover the cost of our rent and utilities for the next lease term, 26 to 29. While consistent monthly giving is the most stable way to donate, yearly and one-time donations often fill in the gaps to help us keep the lights on. Our stretch goal is to raise $3,500 a month, or $42,000 annually, to free up our staff dues for other ministry, like neighborhood outreach, benevolence, and improving our facilities and our class offerings here. Reaching this financial goal will help to solidify Shalom House within our community, and to expand our ministry opportunities, and to continue to provide a place for the weary and the burdened to find rest for their souls. If you can't commit to giving towards our fundraising goal, there are lots of other ways for you to partner with us too. You could commit to praying for the people and the ministry at Shalom House. You could help to get the word out by sharing this info with your churches or your small groups, or even plan a trip to come to Japan and learn and practice alongside of us. Ultimately, we know that the future of Shalom House is in God's hands, but we would ask you to prayerfully consider how He might be asking you to partner with us.